knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To the air again. Gone. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Lance's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Lance. Flush to his right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open. Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there. Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Lance now to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He'll let this go for the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun, because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
He'll buy some time right. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 41 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Now a dump off here complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Lance now on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And Lance going to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Play action, now it's Lance. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he will find his man Samuel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, their battle to finish above 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's a special Christmas Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Mostert now to return. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They run the toss now with Gibson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough, and I don't blame him. A guy that may very well be out the door.
Flush to his right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And incomplete on the deep ball.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
2nd down at 4. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum plan. Go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's the fullback with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. To return it, Darius Phillips. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Third and 2, Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 15 carries, 58 yards. On 2nd and 9, Stafford.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On play action, Lance sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal. And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again? And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Jonathan Allen has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Spins past it. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Stafford, right side complete. That's Woods. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Stafford on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 1st down, it's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was affected.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. Short throw pick-6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Well, they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it third down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. A quick pass to Cup. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lance. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake. Lance. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Gibson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to ski.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down at the 10, and the Rams are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting negative.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll buy some time right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will get the lead up to 14. So the Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. 2nd and 11. And here's a give to Gibson. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. The quick feet, and he works free. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him. Not only...
And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A huge play there for Washington. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. A give to Gibson running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And Washington has taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. James Prochet to return it. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll begin by running the option. First down and more for Jackson. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Mostert now to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Mostert now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Meanwhile, Lance's throw into the hands of McLaurin. A gain of 6 there on first. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because The way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
And Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. The Lance going to throw. Flush to his right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. It's the fullback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on a catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw again is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So we've come upon half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Mostert now to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Lance. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And they run with Edwards off the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They run once more with Edwards. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it. That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick can't get the ball in his hands and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Off the option, here's Edwards. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson, option right. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Jackson now. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll roll him out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And got his man complete. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lance now to throw. He'll find Gibson here complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Gibson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It was Tyus Bowser that time who made the play on the defensive side. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Lance. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a 1st down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed,
Yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Flushed out right. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And down he'll go at the 25. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value.
The Bucks are good. I'm losing 10-3.
Losing? I moved 21-3.
I'm gonna get copyrighted. Shit.
I don't know if many people are watching your stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't tell ya.
I think Z means you have it all. You want everything. Yeah. Bucks.
Y'all thought I was finished? Y'all thought it was ready?
Ooh. Or I might
Diego
play him. I might play him. If you get 7, I get 2. Yeah, beat the Cardinals, right?
Oh my god.
I think you should beat them for Diego. But I think it's best for Diego if they win the division. Yeah, it is. They're already ahead of. Yeah, because they're already ahead of Diego. So it doesn't matter if they win. They are. No, but the seeding they're ahead. Oh shit. Alright.
Alright, this is my last hype song.
Alright, let's go.
No, this is my last one. Hold up.
Dude, I'm gonna have to play this whole game. Proctor just fumbled. I had to play the whole game.
Always fumbling.
Gotta play the full game.
David Howard sucks.
Come on, Diego. Get hype.
Hey, you sang Sherman.
Oh, fun. Bumble! Say it again.
Bumble!
Week 18, you're still resigning with this. Yeah, Bucks have a good defense.
Gun Ross taking it to the crib.
No, bruh.
What?
Then you go to strategy, bruh.
Baby in this bitch like let me steal ya. I need millions for the new year. Send a third, I send my crew there. Know they hate how big I blew up. Got that chick for real, went out of market, getting bought. My favorite cars, my blue one. Fuck that shit for real, I do this. Put my heart inside my safe deposit box, cause I ain't gon' use it. I make 40 million bad shit.
Dude, I'm running the score up these last 2 weeks.
Seem like everybody snoozing while I'm steadily improving. I get money like I'm Jewish. I'm gon' be the one. She got all them braces up her arm, look like she me or something. She can lose Chanel whenever she wants to, like a street or something.
Yeah, I'm about to lose the Bucks.
No way.
Excuse my French, I'm sorry, mama. This family cost 500. I've been lit for 5 summers. everyone know how I'm coming. Really exotic gas for 35, we got outside pumping. Niggas don't want war with us, I spend it to my
No, I'm
last
good.
one. Red Eagle,
Yeah, man.
then she feels
Maryland.
listen, like she text me.
It's week 18 of the NFL.
All right, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. I'm hype. I'm hype, baby. Give me hype.
Let's
Give me
go.
hype.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're playing in Washington. We're playing in Washington. Let's get it.
In Washington.
What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
you need a
Zach
name.
got-
You
Zach
need
got
a
two
name for your
picks.
stadium.
Nah, I just call it Washington, bro. Alright, fuck you, old man Rogers.
Couldn't tell you.
It's gonna still be at SoFi.
Now the man from UTEP, this
Let's
is
go. Good tackle. Let's go.
and he'll work this forward. 3 at second down. Coming up on second and 6.
Miller said just skip.
That's what we've been doing.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
You gotta make it, kid.
Him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, potato.
On the ground there, that's bring up
He's making a comeback.
Yeah. Don't. I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, dude, he's so terrible.
Even if he does make it.
He consistently loses to AI. He hasn't figured it out yet.
punting now is Huber as he sits.
Let's go. Kate, give me hype, bro.
Where are they going to spot
Come on, Cruz. They're not fucking lose.
Made him punt first drive.
Let's go.
from inside the 20? Here's first and 10 at the 18.
Deadlock.
Time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's
I played moments, so I have defense half the time.
I played defense once this season.
really well in that win last week against Miami.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
AIs, when you're playing defense, AIs just hit the check down.
I know,
That's
so
literally all they do.
bullshit.
Receivers downfield also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Lance now on first down. Escaping the pressure.
That
right.
wasn't so slow.
Run past midfield.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Down at the 36-yard line.
5,000 career receiving yards.
Receiver in the NFL.
Really with McLaurin?
Yeah.
Tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know
Oh,
where they
shit.
stand in relation
Kid, I can't score against this defense.
to those numbers, the whole deal.
Why?
And let's face it, all
They're
of them,
good.
they all want to be number 1.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Working from the gun, Lance. This one to
Man.
Curtis Samuel. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now Lance. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's
Elijah Moore owns Xavier Howard.
on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down.
God.
What else does he do? Protects
Trey
himself
Lance.
by sliding and avoiding the big
Let's go, Trey Lance. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Show the hips, baby. Pause, pause. Oh, shit.
Bro. I said show the hips.
What do you mean by that?
I don't want to know what you mean by that.
I can't play. I can't play. No messing around, no horsing around. We come ready to shoot. We shooting, baby.
Offense here coming back out for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called.
Okay, this Bucks defense is too much for him.
Terrific on the first
What's the score?
they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them.
13-3.
Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
You're losing?
Yeah, but I just got the ball back.
Pick it. Dude,
They haven't
Aaron
scored on
Rodgers-
me
Aaron
either.
Rodgers is a fraud.
They scored on the AI.
Aaron Rodgers is a fraud.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. A good
Corn beat 'em.
spot for Washington as they come up first and 10 at their 38.
X.
That was throw here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick.
Hey, slow and steady wins the race. That kid?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run down their throat. Get a bang, got shit.
And some of these
Oh.
guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket
Well.
that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they
Shit.
move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right.
Come on, what's the game
Wasn't
plan?
his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
On second down, it's Gibson.
Oh my God, Gibson.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Elijah Moore's all over Xavier Howard right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
See what LeBron wants. He wants to run to the outside.
They'll run for the
Nope,
first
he got
time
stopped.
with Raheem Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say
Oh, we need
gain
another
on the
touchdown.
play there.
Let's
Now
get
it'll
this
be
nice
3rd
quick
down.
lead. You know what I'm saying? 14-point lead. Feel good.
Throwing now is Lance.
Fuck. Should hit him. I should have hit him. Why didn't I hit him?
Decision there. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
It's all good. We got points.
And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Get him driving.
I hope you be driving.
Put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner.
Stop. Stop.
I got the 700.
Green Bay offense ready.
700.
They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their field goal.
I'm at 600 at the start of this.
Oh my God, dude.
Contribute to that.
My niggas keep bumbling.
Back into this ball game. Run the offense that you think's going
They don't pick it up.
and execute it at a high
I actually might lose.
Xavier, you're Elijah's son.
Rodgers. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
Son.
Kyle
Hey.
Rudolph.
Good for 7.
Clicking him.
3rd down. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA
Kid.
Sports.
Kate, I'm nervous.
Hugo, you're fucking up 10-0.
I'm gonna
Dude, Aaron
lose,
Rodgers is
dude.
a bad man, dude.
They'll try
Yes.
on 4 with Jones. And he's gonna have
They don't got
the
Devontae,
first
though.
yardage to the 35.
They don't. That's the thing.
That's about what you would expect since they're
They don't have MVS either.
picking up 3rd downs in the top 5
Yeah.
in the NFL. It's all mindset.
Big loss.
Yeah, big loss there.
They find a way to pick them up with a very good club.
Damn. His tight end out on the right side.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
I got
4.
old reliable Matt Prater.
Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard.
All right, Aaron Jones, relax. Got 2 yards, buddy.
1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. This is Jones.
Oh my God.
He's got space.
Chase Young, you sold that
Down
fucking
near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
fucker.
45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
I knew it. Same fucking check down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
AJ Dillon's tired. The quad father.
On play action, Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
That fucking Hubbard.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense
Go, Zach.
has confidence.
Take off.
Point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Receiver, and he's brought down. Jamin Davis drops it for
Rodgers
4-yard
got
loss there,
lit
and that
up.
brings up 4th down.
Oh my.
The kick by McManus is good. And they get the themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
And they have a whole ass holding lineup. It's not even the Packers no more.
Drives with only the 3 points not erased.
When I'm going, me.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every t-shirt that's been
Double Mostert fight.
This says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere.
Right, Gabe?
Fucking Bucks, dude.
What's happening?
They're so good.
As they come onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key for
13-3.
I have 3 picks.
you know, coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort.
Xavier Howard has 2 tip interceptions.
How drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to
Mickey Mouse interceptions.
That's a
Whatever.
consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that
See
one,
if
do you?
McClellan could cook for safety on this route. Was that Savage? Oh, he's white. Oh, come on.
It's incomplete.
Trey Lance, really, dude?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Darnell Savage just had one of the most amazing interceptions I think I've ever seen in my life. That was a good play. I can't say anything about it.
A good play.
That was just a good play, dude. I can't complain. Tackle, please. Thank you.
Whether expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Such a dumbass down. Pussy.
And brought down before they're able to get it up to the 25.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right
I got touchdown.
Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their
Down 3.
starting position.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past
Speedy
the 30
John
to the
Ross.
31. 2nd and 4.
I got 3 people watching. Oh shit, we got a crowd.
Yeah, they're hyped. You want to see LeVon in the playoffs?
God, dude. Aaron Jones is such a bomb, dude. He's a fucking idiot.
Diego, you're in a dogfight. I'm up 76-13.
The fuck are y'all doing?
I know, what are you guys doing?
What are y'all doing now? I'm not.
Kid, you probably found the same cheese play.
No, I didn't. I'm just
No, you
finding
did,
these
you
open.
did.
I swear. I'm running like verticals half the time.
Wait, who are you playing against?
Oh my god. Byron Murphy Jr.
Have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
He's trying the wrong way.
3 yards to gain.
Oh, PI, throw the flag.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Alright, I think I'm gonna win, guys.
Out of the backfield,
Good.
this is Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Rodgers.
Touchdown, Cade!
Come on, it's the same damn out route.
And he will
Every
have the
time.
first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Zach Wilson had 873 and 11 touchdowns.
Rodgers now on first down.
Got 3 picks.
Taken in by Amari Rodgers. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Solid way to end
Clock's
here.
gonna stop with
And he got an
47
upgrade.
seconds to go in half number
We got
1.
2.
From the 16, Rodgers. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down. So the
Couldn't tell
incomplete
ya.
pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Oh my god, I just upgraded the wrong thing.
Once more. Zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math,
They're
Yeah.
going for it?
one time thus far in this
Why?
game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit.
Yeah, I lost to them.
They've been a problem.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Okay.
Picked up by Cameron Curl. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say,
Trey Lance is having a game on
this could cost him. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
It's complete to Clark. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first.
I'm doing my research. I'm finding this little cheese play, dude.
I just run like some verticals with a slant, and the slant's usually open.
Big 99 just gamed it. Kid's Big 99.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Michael Thomas had 3,800 yards.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by a return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays.
Stunning the home crowd.
For the point after.
Stunning the home crowd.
Zach Wilson had an amazing year, tossing an NFL record 57 touchdowns this season.
At 10 apiece.
Yeah, after like fucking 25 across 2 games.
Kid, you found the cheese play?
Quarterback Zach Wilson threw for 873, setting new single game mark.
Guess Kid found the cheese play.
Not too bad. Zach Wilson got it. Elijah Moore just went after every ball so hard today. No wonder he had 379.
Dude, McLaurin's been fucking... I almost call him McLovin.
You watch Superbad, Jacob?
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
What an experience your first time.
Project X is funny too. It seems like it's from like the same niggas. It's kind of like the same story.
Oh my god.
I need to check the year.
We get the ball at half.
Who deserves a re-signing? Who's on their way out?
What?
Kid, I won.
Kid.
You're not done yet, dude.
Zach Wilson had 26 picks.
Oh my god.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Oh my god, just hit the check down. Fucking idiot.
Nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on
Don't
second.
check stats.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Come on, could you please just burn him?
From the gun, it's Lance.
Nope.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Jacob, that was a dot.
31 yards.
Yeah, sign him in the offseason. Huge pickup. Okay, he's not actually, he hasn't been, he's alright. It's mid.
Mid.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there.
Shit, it was like 2
Went on a
and
run for
fucking
the
8.
ages.
It was like 2 and 8, dude.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Potato 6 and 10.
Pick up there, and it'll be second down.
Couldn't turn around.
Couldn't turn it around.
It's like the football team.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 31.
Swift 7, almost 1,800 yards.
Let's go.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Elijah Moore, 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns. Dylan, so close to 3 1,000-yard receivers.
Oh.
Missed it by 5 yards.
I probably had one.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
I had Elijah Moore at 1,500,
go,
Mims at 1,300, and Corey Davis 5 shy of 1,000.
What about Logan?
Logan?
To the crib.
593, 5 touchdowns. Hey, Dylan, Speedy John Ross, 671, 7 touchdowns.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Where's Elijah Moore's upgrade? What the fuck?
Oh, I did not get 3,000. Wait. 3,000 yards for each show?
I was 5 yards short.
We became more of a running offense.
No way.
Diego. Yeah, I think this game is over. He's coming if it gets out of hand.
Can you sim a drive, please?
Watch, you're gonna score, bro.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Out there, set ready for this next drive. The Washington offense.
Let's go cruise. Just don't throw a fucking pick six.
Led to a touchdown. This time, they're gonna have to work for it.
Dude, why are you still playing?
Oh my god, no fucking way.
Oh
No fucking way. He throws it right to him. Looking like potato.
I was gonna get fucking sad.
I literally told him don't throw a pick six. No way. What? It's so funny that I told you not to in the next play.
I didn't knock on wood either. Man, leave me alone, bruh. Dude, look at my right tackle every
Diego, you should see my right tackle.
I'm gonna rush the right tackle. I'm gonna start rushing the right tackle.
Oh no. Oh shit. Fuck me.
Tackle. You did alright that time.
Dude, you should see my right tackle.
My right tackle's good. Why are you not running though?
Diego likes to push the pace, no huddle. Hey.
There's a good block by right tackle. Oh, right tackle's good.
He's not good. Oh god.
Alright, if you score here, you're fucking done. Why are you running a fucking jet sweep?
Oh. Good play. Do it again.
It's not even with McLaurin either.
MBS is fast.
She's not elusive though.
Nice fucking run.
The football team abandoned the rush game when they lost Sheriff.
Yeah. I don't even know one person on this O-line anymore.
PI? I'm going for it.
Pick. Why are we still in the third quarter?
Dude, you definitely need to address the O-line position.
I do, bro. I'm not saying I'm not good.
What if Sheriff comes out of retirement?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation.
You're still not bought by LeBron?
Hurry, get the playoff. Get the playoff. Because it's the fucking computer.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield.
Good lord, bro.
With no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really sad.
What is this play? What?
That was a cheater.
The end of the game, please.
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh my god, you're up 20.
Okay, how about
Just
change of possession? Change of possession.
He wants fucking stats. Square! Square! Why do you lob it? You had a beat on the inside and you lobbed it. Oh my god, please sim it, please. Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Is that Michael Onwenu?
You want to run you? I thought you had a battle line.
I think that said Onwenu.
It is. I thought you had a better line. He's good.
I'm gonna draft the next Alex England.
Nah, he's one of a kind.
Okay, you need a quarterback apparently now.
Yeah, fucking my computer scouting me quarterbacks.
You can pick up the next John Proctor.
Diego, what was your guy's name?
Woodard.
Daryl Woodard.
Why am I still watching this game? Why am I still watching this game?
Diego, it's 2 minutes. Just fucking sim it.
They're gonna get stats anyway.
Oh, chill out, bruh. Chill out, bruh.
Imagine he loses.
We made it.
Yes.
You make sure Diego fucking loads in the lobby so he's just in the game.
He loses.
Then he gets all fucking pissed at me because he loses. Quite the story for the football team to get bounced in round one.
Wow. What a story, bro. Levon kept his job.
Matt Rule did a great coaching job today. Panthers win.
I better have the fucking 1 seed. Alright, I'm simming. Alright, here we go. Yo, hurry up, fucking make your upgrades.
The upgrades.
Alright, I'll do it later. We can do it.
Here we go.
Why don't you just do all of them?
Because they're bums, bro. They don't deserve it.
I got the bye.
I went against the Cowboys in the wild card. No, I didn't make it.
I knew you missed it.
You got booted out. I got a Hawks. The Hawks.
I'm in. That's huge.
Oh, I end up playing Diego.
I thought we were playing tomorrow. No, I'm not ready.
Dude, we're gonna be here till like 2:30.
Nah, I'm not. Yeah, we're gonna... We'll do it tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. We're not this late. Like, I don't know, like
your
11.
first playoff game.
11, 12.
Alright.
We all want to watch you play.
Oh
my god.
Bro.
Carl Lawson, 16.5 sacks.
Wait, kid, we gotta go into CenturyLink.
Patrick Queen, 6 picks. Dude, some of them, if I play the Browns, I'm honestly scared. I don't play defense like Diego. I'm not gonna... Fuck, I'm gonna play the Browns. Fuck. That scares me.
It should.
Unless the Raiders knock them off.
The Raiders are gonna knock him off, dude.
Oh, I got my first Rookie of the Award.
Zach Wilson had 873, 11 touchdowns.
Hey,
look at the Jets taking it home, 2 straight.
Hey, kid, I guaranteed we'd win this game to the press.
Hey, Burns had 6 sacks, Lawson had 4 sacks. Not too shabby.
Yeah. Pretty good pass rushing week.
6 sacks? Oh my gosh.
I was playing defense, I was cheesing.
No, it shows at the Super Bowl.
No, you could check, I think.
It shows at the Super Bowl, I think.
Oh yeah, it does. It's gonna be a fight between Kamara and Thomas.
Hey, so Wilson's at 5.
Dude, Avon's ranked the 28th best head coach in the league.
Where's Robert Saleh? You're right behind Matt Rule.
Dude, he's ranked... What is this?
Look at Saleh!
Oh no.
Coach of the year, it's gotta go to Saleh.
Saleh, Rule.
Levon.
Vaughn?
What do you mean?
Levon's not even on the fucking ballot. Fucking Potatoes on the ballot, Diego.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's 7.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's 7. Diego's nowhere to be found.
I'm 28.
Alright, well.
No way Patrick Queen's not first for Defensive Player of the Year. He has 6 picks. Oh my god. Jelani Noel is about to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Zach Wilson, best QB number 2? I got the 2 best receivers in the AFC.
I remember there was a time where you wanted Michael Thomas off the team.
Yeah. How is Patrick Queen number 8 best linebacker? No way.
Who is it, Bush? My nigga Bush?
No, it's fucking Joey Bosa.
He's not even a linebacker.
None of these guys are linebackers.
Wait, who is it?
It's Bosa, Landry, Chubb, Judon.
Judon's a linebacker.
No, he's not. He's an edge.
He plays linebacker. What are you talking about?
You don't see Judon dropping into coverage.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. I watch every play of every game.
Hey, disappointing season for the Pats. 7-10.
Oh. Pats aren't a Madden team. They got the mental side of things. Alright, well, peace niggas.
I'm out.